What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Dice That Bind Us. I'm weird and dumb and don't know what episode we're on. So welcome
67.
back, 67, to the Tournament of Champions, and we are going to resume where we left off last week, where Alex will take it from here. Please check us out in the links down below, which take you to our TikTok, our Twitter, our Facebook page, and a link to our Discord. You can come chat with us. We'll be more than willing to answer any questions or comments you guys have. And shout out to all those people that already shout us out on their other socials. We appreciate you.
And fun fans that think of us when they see things and send us clips about,
of absolutely unrelated Twitch channels.
Yep. So good job.
All right. And I'll turn it over to our lovely DM who'll give you a recap.
Shit happened. Moving on. No, I'm just kidding. I just kid. It's a joke. It's the same joke I make every time, but I never get tired of it because I think I'm fucking hilarious. Now, recap of what happened last time. We jumped into a new game in the Contest of Champions that caught everybody a little off guard to start, but everybody smoothed into it pretty quick. Last week was a shorter episode, shorter session. We got a pretty late start on our recording side of things. Because real life gets in the way of D&D sometimes. Every D&D player knows how that goes. So we had a little bit of a shorter episode. People got tired, petered out, and all that stuff. But we are currently 2 of 3 rounds through the challenge accepted game. So we're picking right back up, jumping into that. As you can see, there are only 6 of us this evening. Ian has come down with some mental health issues, and so he will not be joining us this evening. Garagak will get a free win in this round as Troll and Trino forfeits. This means that we only have, say, 2 rounds to go to. The first one will be between Munga and Twig. The second one will be between 2 fan favorites, Eliana and Orgos. It will be a good time. So let's jump into this. Let's get this done. So we can get to the finals, baby.
Yeah.
All right. So, Amunga and Tweak, you find yourself standing in a room. This time, you see no doors. Instead, standing against one of the walls of the circular room, see a pleasant-looking undead fellow.
This is what we call character growth.
Who you all know to be Hemlock. Looks at you and goes, well, all right. We're here. We've done everything we can possibly do. This is the final round. Excited to have you too. Unfortunately, Tweak, one of your teammates forfeited this last round.
No, I'm good.
Amunga. See, I got the fucking. That's what I sat and paused about. Was which team was he on? Yeah. See, this is one of those character mistakes, not the DM. The DM knew that detail.
Is it because we're both
Is he implying that all birds look alike?
No.
He is an owl. I'm a vulture. This is a lot.
It's very different. Yeah, I'm. Yep. Anyways, Amunga, you had a teammate forfeit. So good luck.
As is the way.
Yeah. Not everybody can hack it up. Some people get sick and then they can't show up for D&D one night. So we just gotta roll with the punches.
Real life first.
Real life first, always. That's right. So as you'll notice, this room is a little different than the rooms you've been through previously.
Is this the dungeon where the dragon is held?
No, this is just a room with no doors. Because this is a choose your own challenge room.
Man, at this, I would have rather fought a dragon. Wait, can we choose to fight a dragon?
I don't see why not, but I don't think that'll go very well.
I mean, it is if it's a whelp.
Or like a lizard holding leaves thinking it's a dragon, maybe.
Who would do that?
Ooh.
When would that happen?
So we just like pick something?
You two decide what you agree on as your challenge and see who can do it better. But you must come to an agreement. If you can't, I'll decide. And you should know that Hemlock watches very carefully.
Well, I feel like you seem like a bird of culture. A game purely based on random chance would be fair and probably easiest agreed upon between the 2 of us.
I mean, I suppose that's the case. My only other thought was like, This is going to rhyme and I don't want it to. A race of sorts, potentially. We both have flight. Could be an interesting challenge.
Race.
Just like a race straight up, put like a flag all the way up there. Whoever gets there first wins.
No, too simple. One that probably favors you since it's straight shot race seems to be what you want. What about a race through a crowd? A race to take something in the middle of everything, and you must get it right. Many wrong objects.
Intriguing. A speed scavenger hunt, I suppose.
Yes.
A speed scavenger hunt.
Gotta get the thing quickest, but gotta get the right thing.
So just a thing.
A total of 3 things, but 3 items could also be placed that are similar to what we are looking for, but instead would cause you to lose a point.
Like get certain kind of weapon, get certain kind of hat, get someone's precious metal, and it could be like there's 3 hats out there. You got to get the right hat.
This is far more intricate than any of the other challenges have been.
I mean, it could just be get the right hat. It doesn't have to be 3 things.
You just seem disappointed that it was only 1.
No, I was just trying to figure out. I'm waiting for the creative minds to set up your match field real quick and come up with the details of how something like that would function. But I think we're there. I think I got somebody in my ear now telling me that we're good to go. So it's fine.
Alex had to think it out real hard while role playing as Hemlock.
No, that's never how that goes at all. I never have to think. It's all pre-planned. I was ready for you to want to do a scavenger hunt to find a specific hat. Always ready. I am. Me. Okay. And kind of gestures to his side where a door appears. Enjoy.
You did get
we
extremely specific in this, friend.
as we go to pass through, I'm going to cast Pass Without a Trace on myself.
Okay.
Because are we both Aarakocra monks? Hell yeah.
So I have a +10 to stealth right now.
Perfect. You pass through the door. And as you do, you see yourselves sitting on top of a small building. About a 2-story building or so, but you look around and you're in the middle of an extremely crowded cityscape. You see people hustling and bustling, moving around and interacting with each other, but nobody ever really stops. The conversations are walking conversations. The interactions are all done at a distance, at a pass. And you see Hemlock once again standing there with you and goes, hello, and welcome to the final round of the challenge accepted round of the Contest of Champions here. Well, your final round. There is still one more group to go after you. But that being said, your objective is to find specifically the silly trilby worn by Millie Patilli. First person to bring that to me wins. Have fun.
What do we see?
Crowded city streets.
I would like to just kind of climb down the front of the building or slide down the front of the building and kind of take a pause and hear if I can listen to any names in this crowd.
Roll a perception check with disadvantage because there's a lot of people and they're all talking.
Yeah, and especially with Tongues of Sun and Moon, is I can understand regardless of language. So that's a lot of voices. An 11, that's not bad.
You hear a lot of names, but none really specifically. You definitely do not hear Millie Patilli.
I begin to scan the crowd and see if there's a lot of people with hats, or if the people with hats seem to be gathered in a particular area. Maybe they are going hat shopping, or they're meeting up for a hat group.
Maybe there's a hat convention, you never know.
We don't know.
All right, roll an investigation check for me. We'll say with advantage because you're up above. You're doing like a quick scan of the area.
Oh, that was normal, of course.
Yeah, just roll one more time.
Can I click? Thank you. You don't want me to click.
There's there's like a slightly above average number of people wearing hats of all various shapes and sizes.
And they all spread out.
Yeah, there's not really like a congregation of people or anything like that.
I'm gonna look for the most basic looking hat.
They're all pretty basic.
Okay, so none of them are like extravagant or
No,
anything
there's
like
not, there's nobody walking around with like a fucking golden trilby on that has an arrow pointing down being like, it's this one.
But it's a silly trilby.
It is a silly trilby. You don't know what's silly about it. Maybe it's silly that somebody's wearing a trilby.
that. Is there a sort of raised?
You've asked many questions. Let's let Dash ask some questions.
If I most of these folks are probably around my height, huh? It's just an average crowd.
Yeah, it varies. Like
Yeah.
there's people of all
It's
the
not
different,
like I'm not heads above everyone else. I'm an
No.
average sized creature.
No.
It's like I would like to kind of fly up like 5 or 6 feet or so to kind of be above everything and just kind of do a scan for specifically trilby hats.
Okay. You fly up while somebody standing next to you goes, oh shit. And, like keeps walking. Just like a casual glance up, like, oh, you flying. You just like keep walking. Go ahead and make me an investigation check with advantage.
21 crit.
That is a thing there that you did. You see far less trilby hats than any other kind of hat. And with a natural 20 to a 21, as you're sitting and you're scanning, you're starting to realize something. You see somebody walk past the trilby hat. And you're like, flagged it. It's a small, we'll say half-elven man walks by. You're scanning. About a minute later, you clock another trilby hat. You glance down and you see what you swear is the same half-elven man, Zach.
Is there a slightly either raised stage or statue of some sort in what we see of this crowd for the city that we are in?
I mean, you're on top of a building. Like that's pretty much what you're seeing. Like there's not really any. The city looks pretty uniform. Like it's just city streets, a few varied buildings scattering through, but it's pretty much like 2-story buildings, all interconnected, moving through. There's not really any like town center area or anything like that. It's just city streets as far as the eye can see.
I will call out then. Oh, Millie Patilli, I have a reward for your hat.
Make a persuasion check.
It's literally
22.
my thought process as well.
22.
A 22. You call out and the crowd stops moving. They all kind of look up and they're like, oh man, you see like hear somebody go, oh man, they're on a roof. Like glance up. And they're all kind of just looking at you. They appear to be waiting for more details about what this means. Dash, what would you like to do? The crowd around you has stopped moving.
So now that people have stopped and I kind of saw this rotating path happening, is there anyone whose face appears to have lit up more than the others of just like, oh shit, I won something?
Oh, that's real specific in a big crowd.
I am overhead a little bit.
Yeah, make me an investigation check with disadvantage.
It's a lot of faces to scan.
Yep.
It's a lot of faces. And you would have had to look, you would have had to been looking right at the right person, right at the right time to have caught that.
It's a 1.
They're nobody. You see somebody that got more sad than everybody else, and they kind of kick the ground and go, man, I'm not Millie. And like,
my trilby's not fancy.
I don't even have a hat. Shit. Yeah, you do not clock anybody like that. Amunga, keep on keeping on.
Those who claim to be Millie Petrilli, I need your trilby hat. The reward will be discussed for all those who come forward, but only the real Millie Petrilli can get the reward.
Can give me her silly trilby.
Yeah, there we go. I couldn't think of how to end.
You see that literally everybody not wearing a trilby hat goes, oh, and they keep walking. And everybody with a trilby hat steps forward, and you're looking at like 10 people all staring up at you, waiting.
I'll give Dash a chance at this point.
Yeah.
Be fair, gotta be fair.
Fuck.
There are 10 people staring up at Amunga, all wearing trilby hats.
My thought is to like shout like a distressed, like, oh my God, Millie. And then the person who turns just dart and snatch their hat.
So you're just looking at this group and you're just gonna go, oh my God, Millie, and see who turns around.
Just kind of like the distressed panic of like, oh my God, watch out, Millie, oh my God.
Make me a charisma check.
That's not bad. Flat?
Yep.
Nope, not advantage, normal roll. Another 1.
You randomly yelling a name seems to not be quite as much of a draw as somebody offering a reward, a mysterious award nonetheless, a nondescript reward of some kind.
Yeah, I was just hoping enough that it was like distressed panic of them go, what? But I rolled so bad.
Yeah, you did roll real bad. Zach.
As I fly down to the group that is now paying attention, I will say, do not be afraid. The darkness is for us to be alone. I have someone I'm competing against. They cannot hear. They must not see or steal the reward from me, or else you don't get it.
Eyes are kind of just like shifting back and forth between this group of people. Like, what the fuck's going on?
I will cast a spell. Its name is Darkness. I can still see, and you can still hear. The reward for Millie Trilly's hat is 10 gold pieces from my pouch.
I think you've said that name different every time.
Probably.
It is Millie Patilli's Silly Trilby.
Millie Patchilli. Silly Trilby. Okay.
Mildred Patchouli.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Miltank Pikachu.
Look at you knowing 2 Pokemon off the top of your head.
Hey, shout out to Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl coming out soon.
That is not a sponsored
Hey,
thing
Nintendo,
in any
sponsor us.
way. Nintendo.
I mean, if Nintendo wants to reach out, shit.
Yeah, shit. You want to sponsor our very small D&D show? Shit. Honestly, we'll shout you out if you all just give us all a free copy of the new game. Shit, it'd be great.
Yeah, 1 copy for all of us.
We'll share it. It's fine. All right, you cast Darkness.
Obviously, I dropped concentration on Pass Without Trace.
Yeah.
But 'tis an ability that I have.
Dash.
Way of
it
the Shadow
is
Monk.
dark over this group of 10 people now.
I heard you try to call out their name.
Now my thought is, do I want to be a petty bitch?
Sweet.
I cast Daylight centered on where I saw Amunga last.
Some of you've cast Darkness.
If it is 3rd or lower level spell, it is dispelled.
I can only do it at 2nd level because it's an ability power, not an actual spell on cast.
So Munga, you cast Darkness and you drop down to start investigating, and all of a sudden there's fucking daylight burning away the darkness. And all the 10 people kind of go, oh wow.
As you can see, they counter me.
And I would like to walk up to the other side of this crowd. So there's Amunga, the 10 of us, and then me. Just
Great.
uh-huh.
The group kind of splits and kind of circles around the 2 of you watching, like
So as you can see, the vulture is thee. Would you rather have the captain of the scraps disposal or the protector of the night as your person to hand a reward over?
Counter proposal. Wow, went to Lysander poorly. Counter proposal of my dear friend here who offered you 10 gold. Millie, you saw the ability that I just laid forth. Wouldn't you like this beautiful weapon in exchange for your lovely hat? The Cursor Spear of Heloid.
Heliod.
Oh, I put the I on the other side of the L.
It's fine. I need both of you to make me a persuasion check. Tweak with advantage, because 10 gold is just like such a non-comparable offer to take this legendary weapon.
Yeah, I know. I mean, that's
13 to 5.
I'm not gonna lie, that's a pretty accurate weight of the normal person's mind of those 2 objects.
You see one person steps forward and looks at you, Tweak, and goes, "Oh shit, that's a weapon."
It is.
And takes off their trophy hat, and you see as they take it off that embroidered into the fold of the trophy hat is the word "silly."
Well, this is a lovely silly trilby.
As soon as they grab the hat from them, I use my shadow transfer to go from my shadow to their shadow and take it and immediately
We
take
are
flight.
standing in
You
an
are
orb
standing
of
in
daylight.
an orb of daylight.
Yeah, they would cast shadows onto the ground.
I will say this: you can jump into it, but I need you to make an unarmed. Nope, that's not even a negative for you guys.
We could do like a contested athletics.
Yeah.
Speaking as my athletics is a +0.
I have +5. You're still gonna win.
I'm going to say Zach will make an athletics check. Tweet
Okay.
will make a dexterity saving throw to react to it.
Nice. That's a +10. Oh, it's so close. 15 to 18.
It's very close. So Amunga disappears, reappears, coming up from the shadow cast by your arm, reaching out for the hat, having just taken it, and you pull out just in time as Amunga pops up.
Just like bad, just gentle pap in the forehead and just dart up to Hemlock.
Okay.
I have a fly speed of 50.
I also have a splice speed of 50.
Yeah. Here's the thing.
Yeah, no, they're gone. I'm losing.
It's not. You drew everybody directly to the roof that Hemlock was on, so it's just a quick pop up.
What? Yeah, I lost the second I didn't get the hat.
Yeah,
that was close. I mean, technically,
close.
at its base, it did come down to a game of chance.
You give the hat to Hemlock. Hemlock goes, "Congratulations, you've won the scavenger hunt for a very specific hat, Amunga. That was creative. I liked the way you approached that situation. Well done. Tweak, I also liked the creative way you really just kind of stole the spotlight from Amunga's plan at the end there. That was also pretty good.
Does the intern get to keep my spear?
You did offer your spear, yeah."
Yeah, that's valid.
You see Millie Patilli goes, "Yeah, that's my spear. Nice." It's kind of like, look, still standing at the bottom going, eh.
Just gotta drop it off the edge.
It falls, impales Millie Patilli. They die. Everything's bad.
Oh,
it just falls. It just falls gently down, lands in Millie's hands. Ah, nice. Starts wandering off. You guys are teleported back to the arena where you see Garagak and Trollantrino standing there, watching whatever's about to happen in the next round as we jump over to Ileana and Argus.
Your idea was clever, but I think I sacrificed too much for it, so.
I mean, yeah, I would never. Actually, I physically can't give up a weapon.
No, I thought it would, I thought they were immaterial and it wasn't gonna matter, so it's fine.
Oh, you didn't have the medical thing. Yeah, no, they're paid actors. They're great. They're lovely people, and I would definitely go see them again. They're great. They need to make a play at down here or something with these guys in it. Pretty damn good.
you hear just a voice from off in the distance going, "Thanks, man. I tried really hard to play dead."
That poor guy had the whole orc fish shoved in his face.
You definitely gotta put it on his fantasy IMDb that he did that and that he did really well.
I love that. I love that positivity. Ileana and Argus, you find yourself standing in a circular room with no doors, but you do see Hemlock, who says, "Hello and welcome to the final round of the Contest of Champions." Where did that come from? I'm going to fix it. It's going to be fine. You guys probably didn't even fucking hear a thing. I can't die. How does this happen to my brain? College educations are worthless. I did the wrong voice for a split second and I can't fucking fix the accent again.
Remember, it's a little nasally. It's a little New York.
Hey, I'm Hemlock.
We're down here. We're Hemlock.
Yeah,
okay. Thank you. Appreciate you for that. Welcome to your final round, the final round at this point of the challenge accepted round of the Contest of Champions. My name is Hemlock, as you are both well aware at this point. As you can see, this room is different than the others, as this is the choose your own challenge room. You two will agree upon a challenge to have against one another, and once you have come to an agreement, we will make that challenge happen, and there we will see who wins from there.
Argus will reach into his bag, pull out a little egg-shaped, it's an egg with feet, the little turn key on the side. Turns the key, sets it down, takes about 3 steps into the room, starts playing music, at which point he spins around, strikes a pose, and says, "Dance off."
I'm not good at dancing, but I mean,
okay. Well, he picks up the egg, puts it back. What do you suggest?
I was thinking something really simple. Let's play rock, paper, scissors.
Boulder, paper, shears. Boulder, parchment, shears. Okay.
Best 2 out of 3.
Sure.
All right. Little higher, Devin. Little high. There you go.
1, 2, 3, then go, or is it 1, 2, then
on
go?
Shoot? The only proper way to play this game is on shoot.
Facts.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, shoot. Okay. 1, 2, 3, shoot. 1, 2, 3, shoot.
Hey, Illy.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, shoot.
Ooh,
Oh, 1-1.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, shoot. Yep, you win.
Oh. down to the paper throw.
Rock
Love to
always
see
wins,
it.
though.
Hemlock is kind of standing there astounded. He goes, you see, as you guys are finished, he kind of gestures to a door and goes, well, I had set up this room for you, but as clearly you're not going to need it to do your challenge, we'll tell the audience to go home. It's fine. Kind of like opens the door and goes, hey guys, they did it out here. I don't know either. It's
The
just what they
series of
did.
paid rock, paper, scissors
And you
actors, people in full mascot costumes.
And you see like a trickle of like 20 people trickles through and goes, hey guys, good job. Hey, great. Hey, yeah, good.
I tried to give you a dance off.
And they just like slowly trickle out and just walk through another door that appears on the other side of the circular room.
As they're walking through, I'm like, red light. See
One
who
person
stops.
goes,
turn around, green light, and just let them walk out of
they
the room.
keep walking out. Before the door shuts, you hear gunshots going off in the next room for all the people that didn't stop. It's tragic. Many interns died. 19 of them are dead now. That's
Timothy,
on you. No, Timmy was in the audience. He was out there with
that's
you
fair,
guys.
that's fair.
Yeah. You see, as the gunfire goes off, there's just like you see 19 holes just in Hemlock all of a sudden. He goes, man, I wish people would stop trying to hurt the interns.
Yo, that seems like some chaos shit Argus would start.
It's better than the plan I had. That
So-
I'm gonna keep tucked away.
I love the fucking difference between specific magic hat scavenger hunt and Rochambeau.
Yep. So all of you are brought back to the arena. I didn't open this ahead of time because I forgot. Tweak, how many wins did you get?
I got 2.
Argus, how many wins did you get? Garagak, how many wins did you get?
I got 3.
Heck yeah, a total of 7. Ileana, how many wins did you get? Amunga, how many wins did you get? And Troll and Trino, I believe, also got 0. So unfortunately, the team being eliminated from this round of the Contest of Champions is the team of Troll and Trino, our tried and true hero. Amunga, the bird who just got slightly shorthanded throughout this event, and it feels real bad. And Ileana, who is still the best of us. And that means moving on to the finals. Zach, what are the teams in the final round?
No idea.
I think Argus, Garagak, and Tweak.
Yeah, I believe against Lysander, the Juggernaut, and it's not focusing, buddy, but I appreciate you.
Zoldan.
Yeah. So the 2 winning teams are brought into the arena, into the center circle. Dashing steps out and goes, my friends, my dearest competitors, you've done it. You've made it to the final round of the Contest of Champions. How does it feel?
It's fine.
I didn't get to show off my wicked dance moves, but I guess it's okay.
Feels good. Wake up in the morning, piss excellence.
I like that. Can I steal that? That's a good line.
Yeah, you can have.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally came up with it myself.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you stole that line for somebody else too, but
Yeah, it's very original.
Yeah, okay.
It's Leonin special.
It's a
Oh,
Leonin special
Leonin, I'm
line.
glad you made it here.
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, you look around and you see 3 of your party members in the finals, which regrettably means that you do not see the other 3. But you knew the chances of this coming in, that it would be hard to get all of you to the final round with the teams being randomized and whatnot. So the fact that 3 of you made it here is impressive. Dashing looks at all the 6 of you that have gathered and goes, my friends, can I call you my friends? Well, I'll do it anyways. You can tell me if I can't later. That's fine. You are going to take a much-deserved night's rest.
Oh, I thought this was a 2-day ordeal.
No, the final round is like a big thing all on its own.
Oh, well, all right.
I
Did
could
you
use a nap.
did you not want to take a night off to relax and see your friends? and-
No, it's fine. We just are on the clock, so to speak.
I will admit it is a little unorthodox that the final round be pushed off for a day, but there's been some things happening that we need to address. Nothing to be worried about, nothing crazy. We've dealt with many manners of chaos before. To put it lightly, one of the contestants, after being eliminated, did not take too kindly to it and has caused some problems.
Oh, I suppose that would be a security breach, huh?
Yes.
I know exactly who that is.
Yeah, it was trolling Trino. He rage quit.
So Trino forfeited and ran off and just like blowing shit up. So we're dealing with that. What I will say is for the final round, you get to take whatever you want. So feel free to go to the vault. Each of you will also be taking this time because of the ordeal and everything that's going on. We are going to be modifying how the prizes work for this year's Contest of Champions.
Modifying how?
So all of the top 6 competitors will get a chance to go into the vault, and each of you will get to take one item. On top, of course, of your normal belongings, if they happen to have been stored there, and whatever else you may have. Additionally, whoever wins the final round will get a meeting.
With whom?
Oh, with the leader of the City of Brass.
Oh.
A special invitation, if you will. I'm sure none of you know who this is, simply because nobody knows who leads the City of Brass. It is a mystery and enigma, something that is kept close to the chest, but that is why it is such a special prize, you see. For you will get to do something that hardly anyone ever gets to do. In fact, a grand total of about 11 people have ever done it in the last 15,000 years. So work hard out there. Do your best. And I'll see you bright and early in the morning. Go collect your prizes. The 6 of you have earned it.
Who's playing audio in the background?
Zach, you watch a football?
Classic.
So we just get to go to the vault and get our things as well as the...
Yes, the rest of your party is going to meet you there. You all will get a chance to kind of converse, talk about what's going on, decide a plan going forward, what you want to do after the tournament. You guys can take the party members in there with you if you guys want to kind of discuss what you want to take from the vault, so you guys can kind of plan, because I know sometimes when you're in an adventuring party, you want to take gear to benefit the party overall, not necessarily just yourself. I know how these things work. I was an adventurer myself back in the day, if I can be so bold as to humbly brag about myself. Regardless, I am deeply proud of all of you for making it this far, and I cannot wait to see how the finals play out tomorrow.
Seems fair. I can't wear both half plate and +3 plate. Silly me.
That'd be wild.
Just stack them.
Mhm.
You all can follow Hemlock over there. He will guide you towards the vault. He'll be your escort. And you see Hemlock standing over by the entryway to the arena. Hello, my name is Hemlock.
Hey, I'm like,
Follow me. He turns and starts slowly kind of plodding his way through the halls. You all go to this vault, which is many, many, many floors down. And you see about 50 guards of various species scattered throughout this room. And you are led down. The rest of your party members are there. You see several of the other team members that have been eliminated previously, all kind of gathering their things from their lock boxes and all that stuff. And you see Pinky standing there, who looks at you and goes, "Oh my goodness, you all won. Look at you. You're going to the finals. Isn't that something? That's so good. Yay.
It was a rather exciting tournament, I suppose.
Good, good. We like to see it's fun. We try to keep it light here. It's a light time. Everybody loves it. It's good. Good stuff. So I'll be a guide for the vault for picking your prizes. Isn't that fun? It's great.
Let's go.
I say normally people are like super stoked that they get to go in the vault and take whatever the fuck they want. That's a pretty big thing.
Yeah,
Ooh.
no, go ahead, Leon. Then
oh, I was just gonna ask if there was like a list that we get to choose from, or is this like a grab bag? You know, bunch of goodies in a box. Just kind of reach your hand in, grab something.
Oh, we
maybe
could
roll
do
a
it like that.
dice.
That would be fun. You want to do it randomly? That'd be great.
I have a request for an item.
Sure.
Do you have a variety of cracked horns that I may be able to peruse?
Cracked horns. That's
Be it-
weirdly specific.
Drinking, be it from a beast, be it instrumental. I'm not sure specifically, but do know I've been looking for a cracked horn,
Oh,
Is
you're looking
it-
for
is it-
Jimmy?
Is it the cracked horn?
and he don't care.
I thought it was the tooth.
Is this the plane of fire?
Yeah, this is the plane of fire.
I have the elemental plane of fire as the cracked horn. Gold-plated
Huh.
tooth is in hell.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I made the wrong magic item because I remembered wrong.
I mean, we could
Uh,
swap them.
Nah, it's fine. It's fine. I'll just have to get that to you later.
That's fine.
He goes, "Oh yeah, no, we got a fine collection. It's fine. But everybody else, yeah, come on inside. It'd be great. It'd be a good time. Those of you that were eliminated, gather your things, except for Tumult, who has his stuff collected, I assume.
Yeah.
Great.
It's like look for the various lock boxes with our names on them.
Yeah, you guys can get all your stuff, no problem. You get Tumult stuff for him, no problem. This room is, you're muted on your mic too.
Yeah, my stuff.
You have your stuff?
Yeah. Before, when I got eliminated, I went to the vault, grabbed it, and then went to Ileana because I had planned to do something back with my material. But
okay.
the thing I wanted to do is currently in someone else's possession, presumably getting the shit beat out of them.
Fair enough.
Mama Bear kills my brother. I swear to fucking God.
Not your brother. Your brother's there. Your brother was
No, my brother was taken away by BB.
No. So okay, let's backtrack here. What happened was BB brought Dianthos to the temple. Then, seeing Dianthos, sans sister bear, Mama Bear went off. So Mama Bear took Dianthos, and Lysander, as captain, gave BB the order to protect the temple in no further specificity.
I thought BB like went cool and then disappeared with my brother. So that sucks.
No, totally separate
Cool.
events.
Cool. That means
Yeah.
my brother's just gone.
No, your brother's with Mama Bear.
Yeah, he's fine. Just probably
Unless-
baking him some cookies. and-
Unless he pieced the fuck out.
Yeah, no, Mama Bear was the one that was like, no, I can hide him. It's fine.
That's fair.
We got this.
Character token.
so-
Covered in bruises.
All of you guys are led into this room where you're collecting your things, and it is massive. This is a probably 1,500 by 1,500 foot space filled nearly to the brim with gold and weapons and armor and gemstones and just anything and everything you could think of treasure-wise. There's a lot of things in this room.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to do a little bit of a something here.
Okay.
Because I'm not gonna say, because this has bit me in the ass before, saying pick a magic item and you get that. We're not doing that.
I could roll for it for you.
No. If y'all want to do a loot table rolls real quick, we can absolutely do that. But no, it's fine. I mean, that's honestly, it's up to you. We can do that. I had a different thing in mind, but if you'd rather do
No,
a loot
what's
table roll, we
what's
can
what
that.
do you have in mind?
So-
Almighty DM.
I assumed one of you for your item would be choosing well, I thought it was the tooth, but it is the cracked horn. So Lysander, is that you? Are you doing the thing?
Yeah, I don't really have anything else I want here. I'm here for the thing we need.
Cool. It is pretty easy to find this thing. It is a cracked horn. You see that it is about 10 feet long. And as you kind of go to like grab it, it collapses down to be about the size of like a drinking horn would be. It is made of pure mithril with one crack running all the way down one side.
It's gonna be one pissed off mithril dragon.
The rest of you, of the winners, so Coda, Hero, with the assistance of Ileana and Lysander, who are here, if you would like to have them help you delve deeper. This room is filled to the brim with stuff. So who knows what you see on the surface level, what could be hiding underneath, what kind of rare gems and oddities there are hidden through here. So if you have an idea of something in particular you'd be looking for, or an idea of how to specify or anything like that, please feel free to discuss.
I mean, we can ping for dietic magics if anyone wants something that powerful.
That could be a good way to go. We could find something for us or somebody in the party that might need it.
Because
I
Illy
mean-
got that hot scoop with Terrence of how to search for things like that.
I'll sit down and start ritual casting detect magic.
Sure. You guys take 10 minutes and you kind of like perusing while you're waiting.
Yeah.
Ileana, you cast detect magic. This is a big room. You got about 60 feet across that you can ping at once. So we'll say, for the sake of ease, that in one casting, doing kind of just like a general walkthrough, you can kind of coast the whole room and do a quick cursory run through of seeing what's going on.
I mean, I also have it as Firbolg magic, so I can do it as well if it's a better coverage.
Yeah, you'll get a little bit more detail, and it won't have to be kind of Ileana just kind of jogging through, going something there. Because believe it or not, there's a lot of magic shit in this vault.
Yeah.
I'm sure this bolt just lit up.
Yeah. Pretty much if it's not gold or like coinage, it's glowing. Specifically, however, a few things catch your eye. Well, one thing, really. Ileana, tucked away in one of the back corners, as you're kind of scanning around, something weird happens. There is a devoid space in your detect magic. Small, maybe 2 feet by 2 feet by 2 feet, but it's as if your spell just does not pass through it in any capacity. And you know there's not a lot of things that can stop a detect magic spell. It's not one of those things that's stopped by thick walls or by lead or anything like that. So this catches you as extremely odd. Lysander on the other side of the room, not directly opposite, but kind of scattered on the half that you're searching. There's a bow, and it pings of demi-deitic level magic.
None of us arch, really. Tumult can, but doesn't. He might if he got a fancy bow. Would he if he got a fancy bow, Zach?
Very much depends on the bow. And actually, I would say no, because I gave away my glove of archery and the +3 longbow I had to the
kiddos.
Eagle Eye or whatever
Yeah.
her name was.
I like to bring up that Ileana has Simulacrum, and you know, we can just find a class that can use pretty much any item. And I mean, if you want to go that route, just make use of something.
You guys do also have the rest of the boat.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Soup would love it. Right?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Soup is coming with us on everything now. I forgot that they want to come with. They
Yeah,
were literally here, but this entire
none of
challenge
them-
felt weird.
None of them had more than one magic item, so they
Yeah.
never had to come to the vault to get their shit.
Yeah.
They're still in the audience cheering on their friends, waiting for what happens next.
Yeah, the bow for Soup, I think.
Okay, I would pick up the bow. I already claimed to mind, but if
Yep.
either of you,
I'll claim the bow for Soup.
Okay. Yeah, so there's the weird Ileana, did you want to investigate that blocked out space at all further? You
Oh,
do not
yeah.
have to. I know it sounds like I'm trying to like push you into it. I just want we kind of like brushed past that to get to Lysander's thing and then stuck on that. So I wanted to make sure that you got ample time as well.
Yeah, I want to like feel like if there's anything there. Or if
It's
just-
like right on the edge at the bottom of your radius. Barely
Uh-huh.
caught it. So you're gonna have to do some digging.
Okay.
Do you need some help?
Hey Leowen. Hey Big Heck, come here. August,
Okay.
yeah, please.
Big Heck folds him like kind of like and like what gets into the vault and starts moving over.
hey, this is a very diverse city. They gotta have a giant size
Oh
entrance.
yeah, no. He just like ducks in a little bit and rolls through. Gotta keep in mind he's a storm giant. These are like the biggest
That's
of the
fair,
big.
yeah.
Yeah, Big Heck, Leonin, Argus, all of you guys kind of help Ileana start digging down.
I
And-
will wild shape into a badger,
Yeah.
bulldoze that shit.
What you find is a case. It is a pitch black box made of what looks like onyx. Smooth, no runes, no anything. The only reason you know it's a case of some kind is because there's the faintest hint of a seal at the top. When you pick it up, it is extremely, extremely, extremely hot to the touch, as if whatever's inside of it is burning. You would know anything. Anybody who wants to, of those of you that are down there, make me an Arcana check, a Nature check, a History check, whatever you want to do.
19 nature for Lysander.
No,
15 Arcana for Argus.
I got a 9.
I got a box.
13 Arcana for Ilya.
Oof, that's a low roll. That's
With a
bummer.
plus 10.
That's a
Oh,
bummer.
What we really should have done was work together on that, and we could have bumped
Given Illy the bump.
Illy the
Listen,
advantage.
True.
listen. I never want it to be said that I am not a fair and benevolent dungeon master. If you would like to redo that and give a certain two of you another roll with
Big Heck gives Illy advantage.
Big Heck can give Ileana an advantage.
There we go.
Somehow, this zombie storm giant is going to assist you
Power
delve
of
into the
friendship.
recesses of your mind.
Power of friendship. I'm down.
There
Ooh,
it
there you
is.
go.
26 for the second one for advantage.
The DC for this check was 25.
Hell
Nice.
yeah.
Ileana, there are very few things that can fully block out a magical effect. To a basic extent, anti-magic fields, the cone of a beholder's main eye, there are they are rare and far between, but there are things that can block out magical effects. But generally, when that happens, it is a stagnated place. And you would know that those enchantments are incredibly difficult to put onto objects. It is incredibly difficult to take, say, an anti-magic zone spell and put it into something, especially at a permanent level, because you have no idea how long this has been in here. But if it was buried 30 feet deep into a corner of this vault, it's probably a while. And the fact that that spell is still going and is still strong, if it is a spell, is wild. You'd also know that the fact that it fully blocked out your essentially deitic level detect magic, or rather like the ability to sense those things, you would also remember previous conversation of there are different power tiers in the world. There is the normal, like what everyone is used to level of the world, that kind of like the usual level 1 through 20 type shit that everybody has. There is demi-deitic and there is deitic. And you would know that as those levels transfer, certain things cannot affect things of a higher level. So whatever this case is, or whatever it's containing, is something of that level, and it is something that someone felt needed to be locked away.
Hey, Pinky.
Oh yeah, sweetie, what's up?
This is a weird question, but do you know if this room is protected by like divination stuff, like scrying, and like can anyone be like listening into us right now, or like?
No, it's completely sealed off.
Okay.
Why? Is there somebody after you?
I'd put it the other way around, but yeah, we got beef.
Oh, you got beef. Well, honey, I've always been told that if somebody's got beef with you, you tell them you're a vegetarian and that you're not fucking scared of them.
Yes, I was gonna say it.
It's my favorite line as a vegetarian and an emo kid.
So this box, it's got something like really, really strong in it, and I'm not sure if you should bring it out of here.
Was that to Pinky or the party?
Oh, sorry, to like the party, like to
Okay,
everybody.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that if it's too hard to touch in this dense protective case,
A clarifying point. It does not hurt.
so it is potentially a good thing to have on our side, but if it falls out of our hands, then that is unleashed on the world.
If I touch it, do I even feel the heat?
You touch the box?
Do it.
Yeah, I'll touch
Do
the
it.
box just to see if I can feel the heat.
The fucking pointed DM questions.
Are you sure?
I'm not opening it.
No, you're just touching it. Yeah.
I'm just gonna, we'll yeah, just a little.
Garagak.
Other
You
people have
touched-
touched this, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Eliana's holding it.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I would just throw a hand on it to see if I can feel the heat.
Garagak, as you touch this box, something inside of you is wholeheartedly drawn to whatever is inside of this box. Not in a like compulsory way. It's not like whatever is inside is trying to draw you in,
Mm-hmm.
but something inside of you is connecting very, very heavily here.
Huh.
It feels almost like, think of like a loved one you haven't seen in years.
Your sister's in the box.
I'm
What's in
gonna
the
whisper
box?
into Garagak's ears. Take the box. Take the box. You know you want to.
I like this being the idea of Argus just kind of clambered up onto Garagak's shoulder.
Yeah.
Take the box.
There's a perfectly heightened stack of gold that makes it to where he's just at the right height.
Works for me.
Do I feel the heat though?
You feel the heat.
Okay.
It's not, the heat is there, but that heat is what's giving you that like longing sensation.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good.
Is detect magic still up? Do I see any like fluctuation or like change in Garagak's aura for a moment when he touches the box?
That's a very good question you just asked, Evan. Well done. Yes, a big one.
Garagak, you good? Or
Uh,
sorry, Leonin, are you good?
Rather, let me be more specific for you. Leonin has one time since gaining his powers actually put that aura out, like used that ability. When you saw it, it was this wild, like near like untamable energy aura surrounding him. The aura you're seeing is almost like a sheer force barrier around him. It is like a smooth, completely controlled manifestation of this power. And you can see underneath where Garagak's hand is, his handprint remains not in the same golden aura that Garagak gives off, but in an orangey red pattern.
You've yet to claim your prize. This might be a good one.
Do it.
Leonin, you should do it. You should take the box.
Do it. You know you want to.
I'm just debating.
Pinky pipes up and goes, "Yeah, take the box. That's exciting. I love that. That's good."
I'm just debating on taking the box or opening it and taking what's inside the box.
Just take the whole box. Just do it.
I kind of want to open it.
I mean, you can either open it here in this vault or we can open it in our quarters afterwards.
That's true.
Just take the whole box.
Counterpoints, if there's more than one thing in the box, if you take the box, it is an item. If you open it, it becomes more than
True.
one item.
Yeah, very true. Yeah, I'll
Pinky
take it.
goes, "Yeah, I didn't hear a single word of that."
The box is one item. See, it's correct.
I had an idea for what I wanted, but clearly I'm just gonna take this box, I guess.
What did
'Cause
you
it,
want?
I wanted it. I'm gonna take the box, but I was thinking about I really wanted an immovable rod.
You already have a weird fancy rod.
You say that
I'll
out
get you.
loud, and Pinky goes, "Oh, sweetie. Oh, I'll take the box. Take the box."
For context, Coda, that's probably like a 500 gold item.
Yeah.
We will get you an immovable rod, I promise.
Okay.
I
Coda,
kinda want
as
a couple
your
too.
as your friendly neighborhood DM, do not waste your. You can have anything from a vault that's in a city that is millions of years old and use it
Yeah.
to get an immovable rod.
Yeah. Well, if it wasn't for the box, I would have totally got it because there's not much else I need. But I'll take the box.
You take the box. You have the bow.
Got the bow, the horn, the box.
As a
And the Juggernaut, Zoldan, and Tweak just take something.
that the thing I just put in the chat is for note keeping sake. That is the bow that you have taken. You all,
For the audience at home, it's Affixis, the bow of Nylea.
yeah, it's an MTG item. It's good stuff. You guys are all led by many interns to an extremely lavish hotel where all of you are being put up for the night by whoever is running the contest of champions as a thank you for being patient with everything that is going on and with the night-long delay. You all are given separate rooms if you would like, or the counter offer is that you all can stay in one of the suites of the hotel where you all have separate bedrooms, but it'll be one space for all of you with like a living area and like a balcony. It's very nice.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, sweet seems reasonable.
It is done. You all are led up to this lavish suite. It is absolutely immaculate. There's golds and reds and oranges, very much so Plane of Fire aesthetic. All of the
feels-
fixings are brass. All of the metal fancy bits that I can't think of the name of what that is right now.
Findings? I don't know.
No, there's like a specific word for like ornamental metalwork. I don't know what it is. I can't think of it right now. The only thing I can think of is charcuterie, but that's definitely not it.
You're not thinking filigree, are you?
That's what I'm thinking. That's the word. Yeah.
This feels a bit extravagant.
For a lot of you, this is the nicest place you've ever slept. I think honestly, for all of you, this is the nicest place you have ever slept.
I'm gonna be holding my box and I'm just gonna run around, like jump on all the beds and jump
Yeah.
on the couch. Yeah.
Interesting point of order. As you walk into the rooms, the doors are shut and will not open to your touch. And each of them, as you enter, has a name placed upon it, seemingly etched into the door.
Did we do a suite or did we do separate rooms?
Sweet.
Okay.
Are the names etched upon it ours?
Yeah.
What's mine say?
Yours says Leonin.
Okay.
It is the name you entered the tournament in. And as you are running around exploring, you get to your door, you pop it open. What does your room look like?
Probably the woods. If it can look like anything, I would assume it would look like the woods I grew up in.
Yeah. It looks like the bed. And you go to like run in and jump on a bed and you don't see a bed, but you do see just the perfect stack of leaves, dried grass, the mattresses you would try to pull together for yourself out in the wilderness. It is just perfectly made. And you jump on it and it is just the right amount of bounce.
Nice.
Them bouncy leaves.
All of you find similar things when you enter your room, not the wilderness, but rooms that fit whatever your idea of high comfort would be. And the night is yours. If there's anything you guys would like to discuss.
So, proposal. I don't know how well this will go, considering they're apparently trying to drag Tumult back, kicking and screaming. We got what we wanted. We leave.
Maybe this meeting with the master of the city could give us some insight into what we got to do to deal with Xerxes.
Honestly, I forgot about that meeting dangling above our heads. You are, yes, that is good.
I was going to propose something similar to what you just said, except I was going to propose that Garagak and I Leonin and I possibly not perform to our peak, because you tend to do much better in meetings than we would.
That's true.
That's
But what if the
fair.
meeting's with Xerxes?
Yeah.
Nothing we've found so far has had ties to the city of Brass from Xerxes.
Do
True.
we know who? I mean, this is an elemental plane. It's not necessarily like the plane of order or anything, but we know Xerxes has a foothold in hell, but not necessarily here. Or maybe, hey, whoever's ruling over the plane of fire is on Chaos's side. They want that balance restored. And now that Chaos has a vacuum of power, is it, Alex, is it the winning team is presented with this meeting? So I will be going in with the Relentless Juggernaut and Zolden.
Well, at least you know the Juggernaut's going to say much.
Caw. I don't know how thoroughly the halfling was a good fighter, has won this before, but
Yeah, but this is a different prize. I don't think
yes,
they had this
Dashing
last.
said this was new, so I don't know what their stake in it is. I don't know them well enough to. I mean, if you trust me to be the one to have this meeting,
I turned to Leonin. I do.
Yeah, you are the captain.
don't remind me.
Zach's pissed. So there he's like, I want to have meetings. The whole thing is me having meetings. I want to be at the meeting.
Not at all. Actually, I'm more mad that I was agreeing with what Argus was saying. So I was gonna be like, out of anything, do we want? No offense to Argus, but like the Chaos Gremlin and Leonin, who is wanted an immovable rod out of the treasure vault.
Yeah.
Or someone who understands the weight of the meeting and what it could possibly give them.
That's a big trust for y'all that I've not slipped into the character of Lysander in about 3 months.
And then also, if it's Garagak and Argus going, and let's say the city of Brass leader is tied to Xerxes, you just want to hand him our only demigod right now?
That is, yeah, that's very true. We don't want to hand them the demigod. Okay, do you?
But I'm not here, so
Can I just say, I'm really proud of you guys. This is a lot of forethought you're putting in. I think it's the most forethought you've ever put into anything you've done in this campaign. Really proud of you. Good job.
I mean, it depending on what this final battle is, it may not be hard for you to throw, considering it's the two of you and a bird who gave away their spear, so they're weaponless.
Although they could have gotten another spear.
Oh yeah, they were in the vault with us.
Tweak,
weren't they?
Tweak totally walked out with a new spear.
Nice.
I don't know what spear, but it was a spear.
Just another spear,
Yeah,
Elliot.
it's just another one. Yeah, another one of this unique one in existence item.
Well, it's because they're not gonna let the intern keep it. They took it immediately and put it in the vault. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
This is the plane of fire, baby. This is like the best place to work and make a living on the planet. You see how culturally diverse this shit was?
That's true. They probably have very deep-seated actors unions.
Yeah.
All right. If you think it's worth it, it again depends entirely what this next challenge is, but I can try to have that meeting and hope the halfling doesn't, stick foot in mouth. Leon,
at
are you
least
going
kill
to
your-
open the box?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Sorry, what were you saying?
Oh, I was gonna say me and Argus could always just kill the halfling for you,
Uh,
and then it'd just be you and Caw.
would speak up and say, I don't
So-
agree with that.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. The Partis would absolutely be like, no.
Yeah,
No,
my
we
only
are not
thought-
killing the halfling.
I was doing the math on kill if they had already cashed out on their insurance policy, so to speak. But if they are permanently knocked out at the tournament,
Right.
they don't get the prize. But I don't
Yeah.
remember if, And again, it depends what the challenge. It might be a lot if it's the center of a puzzle challenge. You just turn around and stick a fucking spear in his throat. That seems rude and not advised, really.
Could have an accident. Accidents
Wait.
happen all the time.
Leonin, what has happened with you? What is going on?
No, I'm just Leon.
Leonin's much darker than our friend Gerigek.
Oh yeah, Gary. Yeah, he's a nice guy. But Leon just plays to win, protect his friends.
I love this.
Please don't kill Zoldan.
Okay, so no
We could-
accident.
We could like bribe him, maybe somehow. Do you have anything like a little halfling warrior thing once?
Or again, counterpoints. You will ask questions that I will not, and we will get more answers. So
Yeah, maybe.
I think it all kind of rests on what tomorrow looks like. Who do we know? I mean, we don't, but is there any way to know anything about who runs the city of Brass? Dash, I keep trying to call him Dandy. Dashing keeps mentioning that it's hefty.
All of you can make history checks if you'd like.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm far from proficient.
Nope.
No, I give it the old. Okay, let's go. I'm so fucking proficient. Let's go.
I was
We
waiting for that.
D6 that.
Garagak of all the fucking people knows who runs the city of Brass.
Hey, Garagak
Pretty
don't know
on
shit,
par.
but Leonin, history teacher.
Mr. Dingy?
Yeah, I got a 4. Well, I rolled a 20 and not 20, and then I got a 4.
Alex, crit doesn't mean automatically give every answer.
It does when you give your player an item that lets him roll a d6 to exponentially increase the rate of success on whatever he is
Oh
doing.
no, that's the one he rolled.
You called me a chaos gremlin? I mean, it's fitting, but you called me a chaos gremlin?
Leonin,
Yeah.
To be fair, you kind of were the reason that we had to roll for what just happened with the end of Storm King's Thunder, Argus.
True.
Leonin, you don't know a name, but you've heard stories. Rumor has it, stories told through the ages, picked up here and there. The leader of the city of Brass is a god, someone who was alive before the cataclysm, someone who has been ruling this city since its creation.
Well, I will let everyone know of these things that I knew all along.
Oh, that is, as friends would say, big mana.
Never heard that before.
Yeah, I guess all things considered, I am the one with God talking experience, I suppose.
Hearing big man, I just touched my chest tattoo.
Oh, I forgot about that.
It's fine.
I know.
It's fine. Breathe it out. It's all good. Leonin, you open in the box.
Does everybody want to see me open the box, or would you?
I'm
let
like
me-
right at your elbow, still whispering. Open the box.
Okay.
You should do it.
I mean, if it's something bad, it's probably good if we're all here.
I'll cast
Okay.
Fire Shield for fire resistance.
Yeah, okay.
It's like, wait, hold on. Give me an hour. Reattunes to my ring.
Yeah. I mean, you guys have the night. If you guys all want to attune to your fucking rings real quick, you can. That's fine.
I mean, this is deitic fire. It's not gonna fucking matter.
True. I'll open the box.
You open the box. You sure?
Yeah,
Positive.
I think so.
Okay.
I was waiting for the third. Are you sure?
The entire room is immediately engulfed in flames. They do
Is it
not
hurt?
hurt.
Okay.
And all of those flames give you a sense that all of you have felt one time prior, the moment that Terrence transferred his power into Garagak. The room is hotter than any of you have ever felt. But again, it causes you no pain, no distress. And then just as quick as it happened, all of that flame flows directly into Lysander. Just before it does, it takes the vague humanoid shape of a half-elven man who has a hand on your shoulder, makes direct eye contact with you, nods, and says, "Yeah, you'll do." Dash, let's talk about your character sheet for a second.
Okay.
You will be adding in your features aspect of the Inferno.
Oh, I don't know how to do that.
Just over in like the features and traits notes section. I think Coda just has it in notes of like what it
Yeah.
does.
Time to go with my elk and my lay on hands pool. Okay.
Coda, I believe it's once per day, right? Or is it 3 times per
Twice.
day? Twice
Two
per day.
times. Yep.
2 times per day, you will be able to activate the aspect of the Inferno. Upon doing so, you will immediately get a plus 10 additional bonus to your athletic skill. Additionally, any attack you make will consistently do 2d6 fire damage. And as much as I regret it, once per day, per spell, you can cast any spell that has to do with fire or fire damage.
Meteor
Ooh.
swarm.
Yes.
So wait, once per day per spell?
Yeah, so it's 10
Okay.
charges overall, 1 per spell level that you use to cast the spells.
So 10 charges, 1 charge per spell level can cast spells related to
Related to
fire
fire.
damage or fire.
Just flames in general. Yeah. I was thinking of the upgraded versions.
Later.
It's later stuff. Don't worry
Yeah.
about it.
Who
I was like, holy shit, that's way better than mine.
did
No.
other people see fire elf? Fire
Did-
elf.
Did we?
Yeah, all of you saw the fire
Oh.
elf.
Yeah.
I ain't see shit.
You see a bunch of children and a bunch of treants.
Actually, to be fair, no, I do see Ultimate because once I found out I couldn't do what I wanted to do, I would just go back to training.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Zach's standing in the middle of his brain space with a fucking giant pick going, I gotta see shit.
I'm gonna walk up to Lysander and just put my hand on their shoulder just to see what happens.
Nothing
Yeah.
different, yeah.
I wasn't sure if it would like glow like the box did.
Yeah. So this brings up some questions. Let me bring up some answers. Things that don't make sense based on what you knew of this process previously. From what Terrence explained, the transference of that power is the transference of the being giving you that power. Somehow that essence was captured and locked away deep in the recesses, which means that at some point, the original aspect of Inferno died, transferred that power.
I was looking for a host.
And it should have gone to the nearest person worthy of said power, of like that specific power, right? Like each of them is specified to like the types of people it looks for and things like that. Now, truth be told, I thought y'all were going to completely forget about your deitic level sense of detect magic and shit. So well done for remembering that, because it hasn't come up in a while. And I wasn't going to remind you. I was going to leave that box in that vault and see what it do.
Would this have been another dragon?
Yeah, it would have been another member of the 10.
What happened to... Weren't all the 10 returned?
Recently.
Well, the 10 were returned. We didn't actually clarify or ask if all of them came back.
True.
Why did I... What? Why me? What's... Okay.
Like that fellow who picked up the hammer said, "You are worthy."
You mean Kevin the Fire Giant?
Sure.
Yeah. Jimmy, the neighborhood blacksmith.
Listen, y'all, I told you, I have something for all of you. I swear.
Yeah, I'm excited that it was Lysander.
Yeah, like literally no one's complaining. I was wondering who's gonna get it when you said fire spread everywhere. I was like,
Oh, I thought it was going to be like a weapon for Garagak related to his aspect.
Yeah, I thought so too.
nah, it'd have been a lot easier to get than that.
Does the box
But-
still? Is the box still?
Well,
Spooky,
the box is still there.
and is it still hot?
No,
Is it
Does it-
empty?
it is an empty box.
Okay.
Damn it, you should have opened the box, then you could have got another item, because technically you didn't get the item.
Yeah, it's okay.
Darn it, that's okay. You could have got your removable rod.
How big is the box?
It's about 2 feet, all dimensions.
I pick it up, put it on my head, and start making race car sounds.
I appreciate that you know what a race car is, I guess.
It's just a really fast cart pulled by his horse named Race. It's a race cart.
Yeah.
It's a lot of he puts this box on his head and goes clap, 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 clap.
Occasionally, he'll throw a banana out the back.
Yeah. And that's how the turtles went extinct in the Forgotten Realms.
It's been a hot second since we've all had to role play in character. It's been
Yeah.
several weeks of us having to be random different characters at random different intervals. We're a little rusty.
So, anything else you want to do that night? If you want to continue this conversation, you totally can. Not trying to rush you through.
I just want to examine the box to see if it's still magic and if it still dampens whatever's inside, hides whatever's inside.
Ooh.
Do you have the identify spell?
I do.
Would you like to cast that maybe?
I can take some time to cast it ritually.
Great. Cool. That's way easier than making you do a bunch of rolls and shit.
Yeah.
You ritually cast identify in the box. 1, it is still magical. And 2, you would know that this is a box of containment. Very simplistic name, right? But clearly it is of a high enough level to contain the essence of a demigod.
Leonin.
Yeah.
I know you picked the box, but can I have the box?
Box isn't just a box.
You're right, it's not. It could be a hat or a brooch or a pterodactyl.
You put it on your head and it can be a race car, all kinds
Yeah,
of stuff.
yeah.
Spaceship.
I'm thinking I may have an idea.
I have
We
a
might
question.
Spaceship?
Spaceship.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Tossing it out there. Would you guys be letting Soup, Phil, and Gum Gum stay in your room? Because they were
Oh, yeah.
not finalists being put
Oh
on
yeah,
this list
100%.
there.
For
Neither
sure.
is Illy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or to
but
Partos.
Or
the
to
thing, like
Partos.
when you guys came in and registered, it was all like you guys had like your party, and then like Soup, Phil,
Weren't
Gum
they
Gum,
with us
Big
when we
Head.
did it?
Yeah, but it wasn't like it was pretty clear that there were some differences there.
Oh, and we
of-
can get Soup. I picked this out for you,
Oh, wow.
and I gave him the bow.
Look at that. That's very nice. Thank you very much.
And I tell him because I will also identify it and tell him what it does.
He goes, wow, this is really fucking cool. Thank you so much. This is awesome.
Yeah.
Soup spends an hour attuning to the bow.
Nice. Got some, maybe some Oreos, maybe some milk. You could trade for the box.
I can figure something out.
Okay.
Leonin, it's staying with the party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might be useful.
It could be useful.
Uh-huh.
Got some Oreos, some milk. You know, those little.
I'll start
cookies.
digging through my bags, pull out a packet, oiled paper wrapper of chocolate cookies with cream inside of them. Here you go.
Yeah. You can
Son
have
of
the
a
box.
bitch. So, Coda, is Argus keeping the box, or are you keeping the
Yeah.
box?
Yeah, I got some Oreos.
Nice,
Some
nice,
milk.
nice.
Yep.
Nice. Cool.
And we'll order room service to get you some milk.
Yes.
Pick up the sending stuff.
So there is on the wall next to the door and in each of your rooms a basically crystalline mirror that says touch for service. And as you do so, essentially there is this like holographic sort of butler that pops out. That goes, yes, it appears you require service. What may I get for you?
I think we're gonna need some more Oreos if you have them, and probably about a gallon of milk.
Right away. And 2 minutes later, there's a knock at the door.
We've been waiting for you.
You open the door. It's Three's company.
Uh-huh.
Good stuff. I wanted to make sure that you knew that I knew about the old people stuff too. So I'm multicultural in that way.
Sorry.
There is just a cart out front of the door, and you see placed on it many packages of Oreos and a few gallons of milk.
Nice.
We got us a feast.
Unless there's anything else you guys would like to do, you guys spend the evening. What's up, Coda?
Is there like a balcony
Yeah, there's a balcony.
there? I would like to go out onto the balcony
Okay, you do that.
and just kind of look up at the sky and put my hand over the tattoo I got from Anouk and just start telling Anouk all the things we've done that he missed out on and how we made it to the finals, the contest of champions, stuff like that.
You feel like it was heard somewhere. You know, Anouk knows what happened.
And the fucking night serpent's just like, sick.
Yeah, because I guess I would technically be just talking to the
Yeah.
night serpent. Yeah.
I
I
mean,
think I don't know.
that connection comes from somewhere.
Can I touch the mirror?
Yeah, you touch the mirror. You're like, it appears you require service. What can I do for you?
Hey, those potion things that he gave us for the fights, for the rounds, can I request a couple of those?
There's like a long pause. Then the hologram disappears. And like 30 seconds later, there's this light knock at the door.
Open the door.
You open it and you see very poorly disguised is Pinky.
Oh, hey,
Who-
Pinky.
I'm in disguise.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hi,
Purpley.
Popley.
I am smuggling you items that you are not supposed to have. And you're gonna just do me like that with a pinky and a purpley?
Could at least with one of the other Pac-Man ghosts.
Blinky.
Clyde.
Oh,
You
yeah,
see,
good to know.
she pulls out 3 of those potions that you had. He goes, this is all I could get away with.
Thank you so much.
Just listen. You gotta work on your discretion a little. You gotta do that for me, sweetie, okay? Can you do that?
I'll do my best. I promise.
That's all I ever ask of anybody. That's all anybody should ever be able to ask of anybody else. But look, you're such a sweetheart. Kind of like rubs your head a little bit and then just like puts a hood up on the cloak and starts walking away, just like checking corners and like very poorly like sneaking away down the hallway.
Like the idea of this entire time one of fucking Dashing's orbs is just following her.
Yeah.
Can I talk to the party before they all leave? Like,
Yep.
would I have time to like knock on at least like
Yeah,
Lysander?
yeah, you can
Marcus,
talk to
or
people.
so?
Yeah, I'm not
Cool.
trying to like rush you guys through. It's just one of those of like,
Awesome. I'll pocket the potions and I guess I go to Lysander's room and hey, like knock knock.
Just kind of open the door, just completely blank, dumbfounded face of just like, oh, Haley.
I'll like put like a hood on and like look around like I'm trying to be all like I'm trying to do what Pinky told me, you know, like I'm trying to be like discreet, right? And I'm gonna say, hey, I want to go do something, but like can I meet you back on the Prime Material with Tumult like tomorrow after the championships?
I mean, like, I think they're trying to bring Tumult back. Are you planning on
Oh.
like going around here? Are you planning on going home? Are you?
I'm going home. Yeah.
You can try, but you might get ripped back kicking and screaming as well.
Tumult's been gone for about a day, right? Almost
It's like probably about 6 hours.
6 hours. That's
Yeah.
something I'll risk. I just wanted to go visit my family again.
That's yeah, understand. Didn't Illy say her family was dead?
I think, yeah.
Part of the discretion.
Just kind of the moment of like, okay, sure.
If I'm not back, I promise I'll meet you at the temple. But I mean, hopefully they'll bring me back too somehow.
Careful.
I mean, if they're
Hello.
coming to bring me back, it's not like I would fight them at this point because the thing I wanted to do, like I said, isn't there. I can't do it. So, I wouldn't be
Yeah.
opposed. I just can't. I couldn't tell Illy to. Actually, no, it doesn't matter because that's not my home plane of existence.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would be able to bring you back. No, that yeah.
Good luck, have fun, I suppose.
Thank you, love you. And then I'll like banishment on myself.
You appear at the boat.
Cool. I'll dimension door as close to I can to looking for Tumult.
Yeah, you go to the temple and you see
Cool.
Tumult is kind of just like sitting just inside, completely like not present.
I'm sure we've seen him in that state before.
Yeah. You know, like clearly this is like when he's talking to Ult.
I'll spend like 10 minutes very quickly like writing down like a little note to leave Tumult explaining like the gist of what's been happening since he left.
Since you've been gone.
Yeah.
And then I'll teleport over home.
Home being
It's like it's in like woods like way out east close to the mountains.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah. It's really like it was a fairly big elven like house, I guess. The family was like an extended family that all like practiced the same religion and just kind of kept to themselves and made the living off trading with the various caravans and everything. And she'll go to her family's graves.
You spend the rest of your evening with your family.
And there's one other grave that she'll visit, and it's from a traveling from like a traveling merchant, like one of their like friends, like one of their first childhood friends.
It is a sorrowful night, but also an incredibly happy one.
I'm taking a bone.
You're taking a bone?
I'm taking a bone from Luke, the
The
child.
traveling merchant? Okay.
I'm teleporting into the mountains, into the ice, to the snow, drinking one of the potions, and I'm gonna start making a simulacrum of this child, this human child.
You do so.
It's 12 hours, so like it's just kind of
Yep.
yeah. It's like if they interrupt me, they interrupt me.
It was still pretty early in the evening. It'll be early morning when you get done, but yeah. Okay, you do that. Get me some details about Luke, I guess.
It's very very basic, but yeah, I'll get it to you.
Yep. Okay. The evening passes. You're awoken early in the morning, probably about 5 o'clock or so, with a loud knock at your door, the main door to the suite.
Andy opens it.
It opens and you hear, well, thank God you answered. I didn't know what else I was getting. Hello. My name is Hemlock. No, it is not a joke about the fact that I am dead. I had that name before I died.
Lysander would just open the door, hearing
You're a robot
voices.
lion. I thank God. So I need to talk to all of you, like statskis, like as quickly as possible.
Just kind of go around knocking on doors.
I'll come out.
Jump up, hurry up, and get dressed. Back into my suit,
Okay.
and then I'll come out.
Yeah. Soup Phil. Everybody pours out of their various rooms and things and comes out. I thought.
Thought what? No,
Mm,
we're all here.
it-
It's all good. You had something important to tell us?
Yeah. So that's part of the thing. Was I thought there was more of you here.
It's the lion.
The elf girl is the lion.
Tumult's gone.
What? Oh dear God. Oh no. Okay. So something happened. The security break. The reason everything was on delay. Well, your teammates are dead.
They killed a relentless juggernaut?
We could take what was left of that juggernaut and brand it as a paste.
Oh,
Who's they?
No idea.
Poor Tweak.
My girl.
Everyone
Rip-
was put up in the hotel
Rip
except for the
Soldier?
juggernaut, who was not about the hotel life in any way. And when we went to go, we have security measures on all of your rooms because we need you for today. Those alarms went off simultaneously last night for all three of them. And by the time we got here from downstairs, they were Kaputsky. So you need teams.
We do. Yes. Okay. We have 4 of us.
Soup, Phil, and Gum Gum standing in the back corner, and they're all just kind of looking at each other.
And them and
Soup kind of like they all kind of nod at each other. This is some shit about you guys, isn't it?
we're the chosen ones, and there is a bounty on our head. Several, in fact. So
You need the team then.
we do.
We're great in our own rights. I don't need the sappy, you're great kind of shit.
No,
that-
I
that-
don't. I genuinely do not want you all to die in a fight that is way above your heads in the sense of aspects, very powerful in their own rights.
Hemlock speaks up and goes, "Where are the other two then?"
One is in a druid temple in the prime material, can spout specific location.
Mhm.
The other went home. I don't know more than that.
Oh, they.
Argus is just going to be sitting in a chair with his feet kicked up on a table and tinkering with a different homunculus servant.
I feel like even though he's not here for Ian, so Partos definitely has banishment as well. So he could easily just ask Hemlock if he goes back with somebody that gets banished.
We can send somebody to get them.
I just
Is-
don't know where Ileana is.
Ileana, you know, message in your brain. Dear Ileana, this is the Partos. How are you? Hope you're well. Bit of an emergency. Need you to come back pronto. Need your location for pickup. Hugs and kisses. Heart, and it cuts off at heart.
I was curious if you were gonna put in heart emoji, if you were gonna cut it off at heart.
I will reply back. Okay, be there. Is Simulacrum done casting?
You have about 2 hours left.
Okay, I'll reply. Give me 2 hours and I'll be at the temple.
There is another response. Do not have 2 hours. I am sorry. Teammates all dead. Unsure what happens next. Need you. Will help with.
I'll reply back. Understood. I'll be with Tumult in about 20 seconds. And then I'll pop up. I'll break the cast. Go grab the bone. Drink a potion. Teleport over to Tumult.
Okay. I'm very sorry, Devin.
It's all good. I'm just doing what Elia would do. Like
I
mean-
know. I feel bad. Like,
They did also say if I get interrupted, I get interrupted.
Yeah, they did.
Tumult. It's the next morning.
When Illy comes back, I haven't moved, but I would have been like completely drenched in sweat because I was doing the entire time training and trying to hold both things that I've been working on for I forget the Arcanus Magnate's guy's name. I loved him, but I didn't write it down. The really fast one that gave us stuff to learn.
Zexum.
Zexum.
Dexum.
I thought okay, so I did not write that down wrong. I have that name written down, but I didn't think it was the right one.
No.
Yeah, Zexum was our trainer.
Yeah,
They
would
were
definitely
pretty
be-
cool.
Yeah.
Yes, they were. And I was working on that training pretty much as long as possible, trying to hold on to that concentration and working on that thing I have with ult. So I
Mhm.
would have like pushed my body to its absolute limit the entire night.
Okay. Yeah, you're kind of like coming out of it. You're sweaty. You're gross. Breakfast is being served at the temple. The Mama Bear made breakfast for people. Nope. Correction. Mama Bear did not make breakfast for people.
I was like, oh, Mama
Uh,
Bear's back. Yo, let's
No.
go.
Green Whistle made breakfast for everybody. And
Purple
Tumult,
eggs might have some tin cans in it.
Tumult, you would have gotten the same message from Tapartos.
I'm assuming I'll just go with that's what brought me out of it. And
Yeah.
at that point, I will see Illy's note. When was Ilya's back?
And about the moment that you two kind of reconvene, a gnomish gentleman appears at the temple, dressed very, very, very finely. Looks at you and he goes, "Greetings.
Hello.
I am here to escort you back to your friends."
Okay. I'll look over at Tumult and then take the other potion out. Tumult, drink this.
I'm not going to ask further questions on this, but do not waste your resources. We will be replenishing all of you before the tournament. You'll be fine.
Awesome. I'll put the potion back in the bag.
As we go to walk toward it, I'll kind of whisper over to Illy, did you steal one of the potions?
No. Yes. No. Yes.
I'll kind of just get
No.
the hint and drop it.
this note goes la 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 la. And as you approach him, he kind of grabs both of you and says, "Have you teleported before?
Unwillingly.
Have you ever traveled across?" Of course you have. You're from here. You came. Yeah, great.
Yeah.
And you vanish and you appear inside of the suite in the hotel.
Welcome back.
What's up?
Hello.
The
People are
gnomish
here.
gentleman just nods at Hemlock, nods at the rest of you, and starts walking off. Just walks away.
Hi.
Big people here killed the rest of our team. They're probably hunting for us. So be on your. I was going to say best behavior. Be on guard.
Is it Xerxes?
I mean, everyone was killed simultaneously and before security could get to them. So maybe.
May
Or-
I interject a question here?
Yes.
See, I swear that I just heard you asked if it was Xerxes that would have been killing off people to get to you.
That is
Is that what
correct.
you said just now?
It is.
Yeah.
You and my friends know how to make just the greatest picking enemies.
Did not pick them willingly.
Yeah. These guys have a lot of enemies.
Not digging into that. Okay, look, I'll level with you. Xerxes is a mixed bag thing around here. Some people are on board, some people are against. It's just how it lies. I, personally, am against this whole thing. And no, I'm not just saying that because there's a bunch of people in this room who could utterly annihilate me out of existence for saying otherwise. Fuck those guys.
Right on.
Oh, you're giving them a break.
We need to get you to the arena as quickly as possible.
Are the 6 of us going to fight in hindsight of this?
What would you rather do?
Leave.
Sure, leave.
Yeah, but we kind of owe them a finals.
No, don't take it like that. No one has ever walked away from the contest.
What do you mean?
No one has ever quit. Not once in 15,000 years has anybody quit the contest of champions.
Have people tried? I take it has not gone well for them.
Nobody remembers who they are or that they ever existed.
Well, that means one of two things. Either they're powerful enough to either do that, or what's going to happen if we get caught by Xerxes anyway.
No, look, it's your choice. All right. I'm the only one here. Nobody's going to doubt that y'all overpowered me and got away. If you want to go, you go. But if Xerxes is on your shit list and you can win, and with the 6 of you going in together, that's a
No,
meeting the 3 of you are going to get no matter what.
That's really depends on who showed up, but outside of like the people on this plane that probably aren't going to get involved because they have no need to or no stake in it, probably the strongest people on the plane that could deal with it.
The arena is the most secure location that we have.
And let's go.
I don't want to pressure you. If you want to go, you should go, but you should go now.
I'm in.
We need that meeting. We need.
At least we'll find out what side of the fence this plane's on.
Oh, Tumults. If we win, we get to meet the creator and head of the city of Brass. So
Rules got changed.
prize got changed.
Figures. We kind of do that a lot.
I
So who's
think
in the
it's
finals?
great.
You
All
need
of
to
us.
fill out your teams. One of you goes on one, two on the other. You got to tell me who's going where.
Well, that's what the part though said, but why are we ended up back here? I mean, I know like everyone's dead, but like,
Our it would be Leonin and Argus versus me for the finals. We need to fill out our teams.
I think
And,
you should
uh,
have. I think it should be Team Sylvanas plus,
Illy.
I
Illy's
think you
like
should have
Lysander's
Illy.
best friend.
and then we'll take Tumult.
I was thinking either Illy or Tumult. If the plan from last night remains the same,
Mhm.
who would rather speak?
Much rather put
I
Illy
think
in
you
that.
should have Ileana.
Okay.
I'll say if I got saying Ileana's definitely better at that shit. I like battle plans.
You don't know what we were talking about last night.
Nope.
Look, you guys have changed a lot of people here. You've changed the way the contest ran. You've enlightened us in ways, we'll say. Not everybody, but me and Pinky for sure. There's something about you guys.
All right, well, let's go.
And maybe that
Okay.
weird elf guy that you guys got rid of back then was right. You guys do need a fucking name.
I'm Leonin.
Yeah, we
First
know.
Leonin.
The group Leonin.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Can we know anything about the final game?
Kind of like glances around. Oh, it's gonna be a long couple years for Hemlock. Yep, you can.
If it is going to put your
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. So the final round, it's kind of a culmination of everything you guys had a chance of running into before. It's going to be setting the two teams against each other in a series of different challenges rather than one. The thing about that is each time a round passes, one of you is eliminated.
From both teams or just like the losing team or
Losing team loses one.
So
odds
it
can
will
really
be-
stack up against you real quick.
the final will be in theory 1-1.
And don't get me wrong, the prize generally goes to the winning team. So whoever comes out on top,
That's why he phrased it as the winner. Okay.
are you sure? Okay. Lysander,
Okay.
you're the only person who hadn't given me a resounding I'm in yet, so I just wanted to triple check. Let's get you to the arena. You all are led back down similar streets. The festivities are still going. Like, it is still hype. There are people in the streets cheering for you guys. You can see the billboards where you guys had seen the previous winning teams, and all the advertisements show the teams of you split up into your two teams saying the final round. Like, there's a lot of hype for this event. You guys are led into the arena proper, into the center ring. Dashing, standing on his podium, smiling as ever.
Literally every time. Huh?
Sorry. Looks out. Well, after a ridiculous string of events, I cannot be more pleased to announce that the 6 of you will be entering the final round of the Contest of Champions. In this, you will be participating in several different games against one another. As things go, players will be eliminated from the losing team periodically. If one team outperforms the other drastically, it'll be a 3v1 for the final round, and once an entire team is eliminated, the final round ends. Any questions before we begin?
So if we get a quiet moment before we enter, without Hemlock overhearing, Argus is going to fill in Tumult on the plan.
Yeah, I assumed you guys would have just done that when you all were talking. That's fine.
I figure, but I also figured we didn't want Hemlock to know, or at least
Yeah.
anyone that could be listening to Hemlock.
No, yeah, I get you. Yeah, you're fine.
I take it like all the previous other challenges, we do not know until it begins what we are doing.
You're a bright one. Anything else?
Let's do it.
What happens to the eliminated players?
They'll go to the stands just like before and cheer you on from a distance.
Kind of look at all of my friends here and put my arms in the sky. Let's give these people a show.
The crowd erupts. You see Soup, Phil, and Gum Gum holding up signs that all say "Go Friends."
Nice.
And I'll just start kind of popping off Eldritch Blast like fireworks. Just
Yeah, there's a fanfare. Everything's going. Dashing says, "But I do have a treat for you. You see, this arena is not exactly as it appears to be. No. We save the real arena for the finals to make them special. So, lovely fans of the Contest of Champions, what do you say that we let these folks see the real, true arena of the Contest of Champions? Because can you really call it a Contest of Champions until you get to the final round?" The crowd starts cheering and hooting and hollering. Dashing raises his hands, wipes them to the side, and the arena around you shifts. Not the entirety of the Coliseum where the stands are and those things, but the sandpit around you and that kind of entry level way. And you see rising to the sides of you what appears to be massive rib bones, 4 long, massive limbs splayed out, stretching into the stands where previously there was like barricades blocking off, a massive tail extending out of the bottom of the arena and rising up into the top where the essentially box seats are. This one closed off private booth for watching sits in the massive skull of a dragon.
We really are in the belly of the beast now.
You have all only ever seen one dragon this size before. 2, technically.
Oh,
I'm gonna like lean down to Illy. Hey, could you bring this back to life?
But it does the same. I was about to do the same.
I'll try to cast Create a Day.
It does not work.
Unlucky.
No.
the
Never.
aspect
Not
is
in a million
immediately
years.
ripped out of
Not at all.
Lysander.
Wait.
What if it's a different aspect?
Try it with that core.
That's in Dandy.
It is currently
Oh,
powering a
is it
robot
inside
lion.
Dandy?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
It
okay, I
doesn't
forgot.
get in too much, so I can give it to you.
Oh, it's fine. I forgot we put it in Dandy.
Just to double check. We did get all of our shit back, right? Like we have
Yes.
Your shit
everything.
back. You have everything.
Cool.
And time to reattune.
Yes, you guys had plenty. That's why you got a night's rest to take the time, get yourself prepared however you wanted to, all that jazz. See, I was thinking ahead. I had stuff. I had planned.
Out of curiosity, do I still need to be attuned to Dandy?
No.
Or is that
It is
just,
inherently a part of you.
that's just me?
Yep.
Okay. Because I still have Dandy Bash through my items. I didn't know if I still need to be attuned to it for it to work or okay. That's pretty cool.
So make sure you guys have all your items equipped, everything attuned, everything you want going into this.
Cool. Yeah. So to make a slight change.
Dandy raises his hands. Then, by the power vested in me, by the powers that be, let this round of the contest, and you watch his mouth move. You do not hear the sound. And he stands there, confused. The crowd, seemingly silent. You glance up towards your friends, and you see them cheering, but you hear no sound. You see Dashing again, but silent, mouths the same words, does the same gesture, and nothing happens. And then you see him, a figure standing tall, massive black feathered wings coming off of his back, a crown atop his head, 5 gemstones matching the chromatic patterning of Tiamat herself. A massive Goliath man, 10, 11 feet tall, 5 feet wide, this hulking behemoth of a person, a massive shield on one arm, this large pitch black kite shield with this massive gash coming down that is pouring out this oozing black and purple energy from the crack. A longsword in his other that is giving off bright white light. This figure stares at all of you. No words, no movements, but all of you know there's no way it could be anyone else. This is the 3rd leading member
It's the
of
Goliath.
Xerxes. And as he stands here looking at you, cocks his head to one side, and you all hear in your minds simultaneously, pathetic. And that is where we will end this episode of The Dice That Bind Us.
Fuck.
Thank you all for joining us for this lovely wrap up to the Contest of Champions. It may surprise you to hear next week's going to be a combat episode. Hopefully you guys have been still tuning in. You didn't get too tired out of all the Contest of Champions stuff, but I said as soon as that finale comes, we're jumping back into the story and shit's getting real.
It's a big one.
Mm-hmm.
We're here. I sincerely hope you all join us next week for the next episode. I've been planning this for months. It means the world to us that you're here watching. We will see you next week for another episode of The Dice That Bind Us. Bye, everybody.